Hi everyone, the next concept is super keyword. Super keyword is actually one of the keyword in Java list. Okay, so what is the purpose of this keyword? So it is used to reference variable. It is uh, used as a reference variable, so that is used to refer the immediate parent class object. Okay, just now before this video we discussed about inheritance, parent class, child class. So how parent and child exist at the same time, their object also exists now. Okay, to refer the immediate parent. So for example, grandfather, father, son is there now. So immediate parent for the son is nothing but father only. Okay, so not grandfather. So to represent the immediate parent class object, so we need to use this super keyword. Okay, super keyword is used as a reference variable, so that is used to refer the immediate parent. Okay, maybe for one class, so more than one parents possible. Okay, so but to refer the immediate parent class object, we have a super keyword. So whenever you create the instance of a subclass, okay, so in the inheritance as usually we have a sub and super classes. Whenever you create an object for the subclass, an instance of parent class is created implicitly means inbuiltly the system generates anything that is called as the implicitly. So if you specify, if anything is specified by the programmer, then it is called as explicitly. So instance for the subclass created by the programmer, okay, in the inheritance, but at the same time implicitly instance for parent class also created. Okay, so that particular instance is actually referred by the super keyword. So that referenced variable is nothing but a super reference variable. Okay, so when comes to the uses of Java, uses of a super keyword in Java, so three uses are there. One is super is used to refer immediate parent class instance variable. Okay, so parent class is there, subclass is there, so we can use this super keyword in subclass to represent the immediate parent. Immediate is very important. Okay, immediate parent class instance variable. So parent class instance variables, parent class constructor, parent class method. To represent all these things we have a super keyword. Okay, so for represent the instance variable we can use a super, and for represents the immediate parent class constructor we use a super with a parenthesis. So to represent immediate parent class method, to invoke, to call constructor or to call a method, we use super. Okay, so like this we can use. Okay, so when it comes to the first usage, super is used to refer immediate parent class instance variable. Okay, so first we'll see what is the problem without super, then we will go with the solution with the super. Okay, so class vehicle int speed. Okay, so we'll see the first problem without a super keyword, then we'll go with the solution by using super. So what is it? So here in the example we have a class vehicle with a variable speed, integer type, value 50. Okay, so when it comes to the next class, class bike 3 extends vehicle. So here what is super and what is sub? So vehicle is a super class and bike 3 is a subclass. Extends we are using for representing inheritance. So if you see in the subclass we have a int speed equal to 100. Okay, if you see the name of the variable in the superclass and subclass we have the same name for the variables, but the values differ. Here 50, here we have 100. Okay, so when it comes to the display method, it is used to display system.out.println vehicle speed is. If you observe the class names, so vehicle speed is 50. When it comes to the type of vehicle bike, that speed is 100. Okay, but I want to print a vehicle speed. So what is the speed of vehicle here? 50. Okay, so I want to print the speed of a vehicle. Okay, So when comes to the how to execute this program, we have to execute with the help of main method only, public static void main string arguments. So are we need to create an object for vehicle? No. So just we need to create an object for the bike 3, that is enough. Creating object for the subclass is enough. Why? Because it already extends the superclass. Okay. So bike 3 be new bike 3 object creation. So with the object we are trying to call a method display. Okay. So this display. Okay. Without inheritance means so in the previous video, without inheritance means we have to create an object for the every class into the main method class. Okay. But when comes to the inheritance, it is enough to create an object for the subclass. Okay. So in the main method we can create an object for the subclass. So by the object we can call the method in the subclass. Okay. So if you observe the output, what is happening here? 100. Okay. So but actually I want to print the vehicle speed, right? So vehicle speed is actually 50, but here I am getting 100. So why? Because so we are calling a speed. So here we have a local variable speed. So even though we extend the vehicle, so the system is taking the instance variable which is already in the subclass. So because of same names for the instance variables in the superclass and the subclass, so when we call the variable, okay, so we are getting the value of a subclass variable. Okay, so but actually I want a superclass variable. How it is possible? How it is possible means that is possible with a super keyword. Okay, so the same example with a slight modification. So here I am calling just a speed, but here I am calling with a super dot speed. Okay, so if you see the usage of super keyword is used to refer immediate parent class instance variable. Okay, so to refer immediate parent. So for bike 3 or bike 3, bike 4. Okay, so name changed here. Okay, so the immediate parent, only one parent is here. If more than one parent, then you can maybe get confused, but here I am specifying only one parent. So class vehicle with a one instance variable, and bike 4 another class extends vehicle, this one. Here also having the same variable name speed and speed with a 50 here, 100 here. So I am trying to print it. Vehicle speed is super dot speed. Okay, so this super is used to call the variable of superclass. Okay, so when comes to the public static void main, so I am trying to create an object for the subclass, and with the object I am calling the subclass method. Okay, so see here what happened. We have an output of 50, which means vehicle speed in the super class. Okay, so the difference between the previous and here is, so if the variables of super as well as subclass having the same name, so when we call them in the subclass, so then subclass variables only accessible. Okay, if you want to access the superclass variable or maybe data, so then you have to use a super. Okay, so this is the use of a super keyword to refer the immediate parent class instance variable. Okay, next one, super is used to invoke parent class constructor. We already completed the constructor concept. The constructor is nothing but a method having the same name as a class name, right? So to call a super class constructor, so we have to use this.
Yeah.
Okay, so when comes to the second use of super, so it is used to invoke the parent class constructor. So as we see in the previous example, so we have an instance variable, right? So both in a superclass and the same subclass we have the same instance variable with name. So that's why to invoke it we use a super keyword. Okay, so in the same way, to invoke the parent class constructor, what is constructor? Constructor is nothing but a method with the same name of as class name. Okay, so here, okay, so here, vehicle, we have a vehicle constructor, and in that we use a vehicle is created a statement. So when comes to the class bike 5 extends, so vehicle extended by the bike 5. So bike 5 here, this vehicle method is the constructor of this vehicle class, bike 5 is the constructor of bike 5. Okay, so if you so this here we are using the super keyword, which is used to call the superclass constructor. Okay, so what we did here in the main, so main method, when comes to the bike 5 is a constructor main method, so we created an object for the subclass, right? So if you create a subclass, what is happening here, you are actually calling the subclass constructor. Okay, not calling the superclass constructor. So if you want to call the superclass constructor, then you can use a super method kind of definition. Okay, so super parenthesis in the subclass constructor. So whenever you call the subclass constructor by creating an object, so it will go here, and the first statement to be executed here, which means you are trying to calling the vehicle constructor, superclass constructor. Okay, so to call the superclass variable, like this we can use. To call the superclass constructor, we have to use like this. Okay, so within the subclass constructor. So this is the second use of super keyword. Okay, so when it comes to the third thing is, so if you have to invoke the parent class method. Okay, so constructor constructor, when it comes to the constructor, parent class and subclass having different constructors, right? So both are not having the same constructor, but when it comes to the instance variables, having the same name. Okay, the same also happened here. So class person is the subclass, class student 16 is also a class, extends person. Okay, so then person is a superclass, student 16 is the subclass. So in this we have a void message superclass method, and here also we have a subclass method message. Okay, both are having the same name. Okay, so how to invoke a superclass method? So that is possible with a super dot message. Okay, so to invoke the superclass variable or a method that is having the same name as a subclass, then we can use the super keyword. At the same time, to call the superclass constructor also, we can use a super keyword. Okay, so the remaining is same. So we have a main method, object creation. By the object we are calling display method. In the display we are calling message, simple message. Okay, so that means subclass message is calling here. When comes to the super dot message, super means immediate parent class. So here we have only one parent for the student 16. So in that message is calling here. Okay, so hope you understand what I am trying to say. So to call superclass instance variables, to superclass constructor, to superclass method. Okay, in case of method and variables having the same name with the in super as well as subclasses. When comes to the constructor, don't have the same name, but to call first superclass constructor we use this kind of a definition. Okay, so that is about super uses in the okay. So okay, these are the uses, that is good, but so we have to write a code without a use of a super. Okay, so we saw the problem. So if both having the same name, then we have to use a super. Okay, but some cases if we want to use any common name, then we don't need to use the super key also. So here it is an example. So super, in case super is so program in case super is not required. Okay, so person class 17, here message, here we don't have any message, in the subclass we don't have any message, then you can call directly message. What it mean? You are calling superclass message directly, no need of any super. Okay, remember always. So super is required whenever superclass and subclass, super keyword is required whenever class and subclass having the same variable names or else same method names, then you have to use a super. Otherwise, so here message, in superclass we have a message, but in subclass we don't have any message. So we can directly call that message. So this is the way we can avoid the usage of super. Okay. So what is the use of a super? Basically to represent the immediate parent class, instance variables, constructor, methods. Okay. So we already completed this keyword. So people are very much confused with this and the super keywords. So just now we completed super, right? So super represents the current instance of a parent class. Okay, whereas this keyword represents the current instance of a class. Okay, only one class exists. In that class there is a problem with the parameters and instant variables names, then we can go with this keyword. But when comes to the inheritance concept, no inheritance in this. Okay, when comes to the inheritance, if there is an issue with the parent and subclass variable names and methods, so then we can go with the super. Okay, that is the difference. So if you want the purpose of this is restricted with a single class definition. Okay, no inheritance. But when it comes to the super, here the concept of inheritance is available there. If you have a problem with name collision with the instance variables and methods in the super and base, then you can go with the super. Okay, so these are the other differences. Okay, so see and understand what is there. So use it to call the default constructor of the same class. So use it to call the default constructor of the parent class. Here in the super we have a, so use it to access the methods of a base class. Use it to pointing the super class instances must be in the first line of a block. Okay, so that is happening with the super. But when it comes to this no base and super class available, only use it to call the default constructor of the same class, access the methods of the current class, use it to pointing to the current class within the class. To access anything we can go with this. In the inheritance, super base class and parent class and child class, then we can go with the super. Okay, so this is the differences. So that's about the class. Thank you.